Back on the power supply again. Right now we're conducting a little torture test. Each one of these switchers is a 5 volt 50 amp power supply, and we're conducting this torture test to see if we're going to get any droop at 30 volts. And so far we don't have any droop at 30 volts, which is good. And they are warm. Their fans are not on yet, but they're a little bit warm. Really, we should be using probably all 3 jumpers to spread out the load on the circuit boards. And we will probably do that in the future. Right now, this is just a quick setup. And using all the jumpers would probably minimize the losses too. Or I can guarantee that would minimize the losses actually. Now for the power supply, it's going to have its own internal losses, e.g. the transistors, and you can see the smoke. That's not magic smoke, that's resistor smoke. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's resistor smoke. Ooh, hot. Very hot. Yeah, we can't see him glowing, but yeah, smoke. So I'm going to turn this off. So we probably still need to put a heat shield. Probably still smoking. Yeah, a little bit. Probably need to put a heat shield. Yeah, probably still need to put a heat shield there. So yeah, so that resistor is only rated for 30 amps, so that's at its full rated power for more than 10 minutes here. Yeah, torture test, like I said. So that's 900 watts, right? 30 volts at 30 amps, 900 watts. So good amount of juice flowing there. Unfortunately, and the resistor got much hotter than the power supplies. Unfortunately, inside the power supply itself, version D here, inside the power supply itself, there are losses, and the transistor is a loss too. So we'll probably need 40 volts because of the losses in the power supply in order to get 36 at the terminals. So we'll go forward with this for now, and we'll see where that gets us. I don't know how far that's going to get us, but we will have to figure out the tap select circuit. So that's 6 so far, so to get to 40 that's 8. So I may need to build 8 tap selects, which is a pain. That's a major pain. I don't want to do that, but I don't think I've got a choice. Yeah. So we'll plan for 10 tap selects, and I don't know if I'll even have room in the box for that. This is gonna get pretty big. So we'll plan for 10 tap selects, plus we need a bunch of other taps and shit for accessory power. So we need taps to power the actual electronics that drive the supply, and we'll need electronics for metering and some other stuff. So we'll probably need a 12 volt supply with 20 taps on it. So 120 in, 120 240 in, and 20 12 volt taps all isolated from each other out, which is murder. But we're saving weight on the power supply because we're using switchers and we're losing a lot of space. And I may have to buy an electronic load if I'm going to burn this one up. This one's okay. I can burn this one up. So, yeah, probably need to make a heat shield. Still very, ooh, wow. Very, very hot. Of course, I could use it to bake paint on in a mini paint booth. Anyway, we've got our little power supply pallet mounted. Everything's daisy chained. And next step is to possibly get the taps out here for convenience. I don't know, that's more loss. So everything I do here is going to be lossy. So I don't know. Have to think about that. Anyway, that's it for now. Next, I don't know. We're running out of time. It's only Friday and we're probably out of time.